Hello everyone and welcome back to Moonmothgoddess Tarot. My name is Monique and this is my main tarot channel here on YouTube. Thank you guys so much for your continued love and support here on the channel. Many of you that do resonate with this reading today, you may also want to check out my second tarot channel, Neptune's Child Tarot. I do have additional content posted for you guys there as well. Just a quick announcement, there has been quite a few scammers that have been on Instagram, which has been something that's been happening over the last couple days. It's kind of like they're back at it again. So just keep in mind that on the YouTube comments, Facebook, Instagram, any type of social media, I will never reach out to you. Okay? The scammers have been, and I don't know if it's 2 different ones or 3 different ones, but I've had to report a couple different accounts over the last couple of days, receiving a lot of messages on Instagram telling me that this person's created this account and that account and this account. And they're reaching out to people, offering them, telling them that they felt their energy and then they wanted to offer them a reading. I will never do that, okay? I will never just randomly follow people. A lot of times these scammers will go in and they'll add everybody that's following me. They'll add them as friends or follow them. And then they send a message to you, a DM, direct message on Instagram. And they'll say, you know, I felt your energy. I'm offering you a reading. You know, what's your zodiac sign? Or just trying to get whatever information they can. I will never reach out to you that way. Okay? The only way that you can book a reading with me is by going to the email exactly as I have it written in there, typed in there, to offer or to get readings with me. Okay, I do all invoices for all of my readings always through PayPal. So it protects me, it protects you. If somebody is trying to say, you know, send me some money and I'll give you a reading, I will never work that way. I don't run my business that way. So I don't need to, right? If you want a reading, you can come to me with the email address that I have. So if somebody's reaching out to you, offering you services, offering you readings, it's not me. Just report the account, block them, don't respond to them. Yeah, so that's just kind of what I needed. Because there's been a lot of messages I'm getting from people. And it's like, I always say this in the beginning. If someone's reaching out to you, if someone's messaging you, it's not me. I will never offer you services that way. Okay, I will never reach out to you first to offer a reading. All right, so today's pick a card reading, we're doing how they see you and the connection. Okay, so this is with your person of interest on your mind. How do they see you and the connection? So we do have 3 piles here today. Pile number 1, you are going to be Vesta Hearth, and that is with this Labradorite. Okay, crystal here. So Labradorite for pile number 1. Pile number 2, you are going to be the South Node that says Past, and that is with this blue rose quartz for pile number 2. And then pile number 3 is Midheaven with Pinnacle, and that is with this Jasper here, Jasper Moon. Okay, so for pile number 3. So pause the video if you need a little bit more time to meditate on the crystals, the cards, the artwork, whatever you feel is drawing you in the most. With the question, how do they see you and the connection? Timestamps will be down below and I will see you guys at your reading. Hello, pile 1. So those of you that resonated with this card here, Vesta Hearth, number 32. I actually forgot to say in the intro, this is the Star Codes Astro Oracle, which was actually gifted by Maritza. Okay, so thank you so much for your kindness, your generosity. Maritza actually sent in like five oracle decks. So thank you so much for your kindness, generosity. So that is your card here. We're going to pull the tarot and see how they see you and the connection. Pile number 1. How does your person see you and the connection? How do they see you and the connection? We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Queen of Cups. We have the Chariot. We have Death. We have the Ace of Wands. Wow, look at that. We have the Queen and King of Cups here. So this person sees that there is a very strong connection that the two of you guys do have with each other. A very strong emotional connection. I feel like this person sees that there is so much potential between the two of you. There's chemistry, there's attraction, love, you know, for some of you. Those of you where this is something fairly new, it could be like, right? A person liking you a lot. With the Ten of Wands energy here, I do feel like the amount of feelings, emotions between the two of you could be something that's a little bit overwhelming for this person. Somebody, the Ten of Wands, could be a person who's kind of holding back a lot of their feelings, emotions. But yeah, there's definitely a very strong connection here. I do feel like with the Death card here, this person does feel that this connection has also been something that's been very transformative. Okay, how do they see you and the connection? I'm also seeing that with the Queen of Cups energy here, that they do see that that you are someone who is very nurturing. You bring about a lot of I was just going to say healing energy. There's a balance. Like you guys balance each other out here. With the Wheel of Fortune, for some of you, I feel like the way that they feel this connection with you is something that was very shocking to them, unexpected that they would feel this way about you, towards you. Temperance, I feel like there's this beautiful balance. You could bring in a lot of very beautiful healing energy to this person or to the connection. With this Tower energy here, for some of you, could have even been something that served as a catalyst for their awakening, your awakening. With the Wheel of Fortune, I'm also seeing that they may see or view the connection as something that is fated, feeling that you are part of their destiny. Yeah, very nurturing, very loving, very kind in the way that they see you. Someone who's giving your full heart, your feelings, your emotions to them. We do have the Hearth here. So I'm feeling just kind of intuitively looking at this, and I kind of feel like this person feels that there is a... how do I want to say this? Almost like for some of you, this person, like you were the center of this person's world. It kind of makes me feel like you are home to them, you know, in a sense. Yeah, and I'm seeing like even in the center of this, there's this flame here that is there. I'm also noticing how this flame here looks like it's kind of protected under here as well. So it makes me feel like this person feels that there's something truly special and beautiful about the connection that they have with you. It kind of looks like a little temple here, you know, where they see that there's a lot of healing, a lot of transmuting of energies happening here. A lot of potential for some of you with this person, with this connection. But yeah, this kind of gives me the vibe here that you feel very much like the center of this person's very being. There's something between the two of you that is undeniable, you know. The Queen and King of Cups both being here, it is a symbol of love and gentleness. Kindness is the way that they might also see you here as well. The Chariot is about having the willpower to move forward with something, you know, towards success, victory, accomplishing something beautiful, I feel like, for this connection. Okay. Let's see what else. Let's get some oracle. How do they see you and the connection? Angel of Balance, there it is. Beautiful balanced energy, connection, love between the two of you. We also have anxiety here. Okay. Maybe the strength of the connection, the love, or the connections the two of you guys have with each other is also something that makes them feel a little nervous, right? This is something I feel like between the two of you, it feels very strong. For somebody, this person could perceive it as like a soulmate connection. The anxiety to me is like feeling the strength of it and it being something that does make them feel nervous. Like they may have never felt this way before or experienced something like this with you. So that I feel like natural and that it can give you anxiety. We have Goddess of the Moon, and then we have indecision here. Okay. So some of you here, I feel like this person is really trying to get past the anxiety, the fears, and try to make a decision about how they're going to move forward with it. Because like I said, for some of you, that 10 of Wands, the person could be holding back. Holding back. And there is a decision here to be made, right? Choosing a path and trying to trust their intuition. But that can also be something that's being blocked out by fears, worrying, and the energy of anxiety that's here. Okay, I do want to... I'm going to use this other deck here. Okay, so how do they see you? And the connection, pile 1. How do they see you and the connection? Loyal, trustworthy, reliable, honors you. How do they see you and the connection? We have communicate, messages, news, expressing their feelings, talking things out. We have a love offer here, new love and a romantic opportunity. Maybe for some of you, this person could be reaching out to you, right? To offer something here. We do have sheltered off, trust issues and insecurities. That to me could be where the anxiety could be coming from, right? A person who's kind of needing to take some time to think about things clearly. And then we have make-believe here, imaginary, false, and too good to be true. So yeah, like I said, for some of you, it's like the connection with the Queen and King of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, being something that is so strong. If a person has gone through nothing but heartache or, you know, very challenging relationships in their past, then, you know, they may have issues trusting the connection, right? Trusting what you have with each other. And if it's even real, like should they even allow themselves to open up and trust the connection? But yeah, it makes me feel like this person definitely feels there's something very strong, very special between the two of you. So many of you, it makes me feel like there's no doubt that this person does have these feelings towards you. But I feel like there is a little bit of work to do on this person's side to get to that place where they can really just open up. So some of you may need to be patient, okay, with this person. Because I don't feel like it's not that they don't like you or that they don't have feelings for you or that they're not interested. That's not what we're seeing here. I feel like it's more or less about them getting past themselves to open up fully into the connection here. So some type of decision, this person, we're going to see what this is. But I feel like it's tied into the Chariot energy about moving forward with something, having the willpower to just go and do it. So what is this indecision here, Spirit? We have the King of Pentacles. That's commitment. That's long-term commitment. That is investing into relationship. Okay. And then what is this? Four of Pentacles. Yeah. So those can be a little bit of fears this person has. Afraid of changing what the situation is between the two of you. I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles at the bottom, which would be planting the seed for something. Right? Beginning something new. Maybe for some of you it is reconciliation or starting something for the first time. The Four of Pentacles is when we're feeling afraid to take the risk. So it's person feeling a little bit indecisive because of the anxiety. So let's see what that is. Four of Cups. Four of Cups. Let's get one more. Why is the anxiety here? Nine of Swords. That's anxiety. Anxiety. The Four of Cups can be about a missed opportunity. For some of you, it can be a fear of rejection. Or if this person has rejected you in the past, pushed away the connection that you guys had because of this fear over here. Why is the anxiety here? Strength. Yeah. This is about this person having confidence, getting the ego under control, right? Because the Nine of Swords energy here is kind of like this person trying to protect themselves, right? Or the ego is trying to protect them by saying, okay, well, you've been hurt before, so be careful. Don't jump into this. You know, guard your heart with the Nine of Swords. So it's kind of like the Strength card is helping us to harness our power, our energy, where we are in control of the ego. The ego is not in control of us, coming from a place of fear. Okay? So it makes me feel like this person is trying to get to this place where they feel confident and they're in control and they know what they're doing. They feel comfortable about what they're doing. Okay? So that is all that I have for you, pile number 1. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 2. So those of you that resonate with this South Node card and the blue rose quartz, this is going to be a reading. So we're going to pull your tarot and see how your person sees you and the connection. How do they see you and the connection? Pile number 2. How do they see you and the connection? We have the Ten of Cups. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands, the Hierophant. The Moon. Okay, let's see what else. How do they see you and the connection? Queen of Wands. Knight of Wands. Five of Wands. We have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Queen of Cups at the bottom. Okay, so I do feel like this person feels that there is a mutual attraction between the two of you. Mutual attraction. There's a lot of desire. This person sees you as someone who is very attractive to them. Attractive. I'm trying to keep it clean for YouTube. But the Queen of Wands does exude a very beautiful energy and attraction, and there's a lot of sensuality that comes along with that. A lot of, you know, it could be something about your appearance, your hair, your eyes, your body, something that really kind of draws this person into you, that they feel that there is something mutual between the two of you there. Now, I feel like with the Ten of Cups energy here, that this person, like, there's something about you and this connection that makes them feel like it kind of like it checks all the boxes. Like you're someone who brings in a lot of passionate energy into this. And I feel like with the Ten of Cups, like this person feels that you are someone who definitely brings in a lot of happiness, a lot of joy. The Ten of Cups is the card of fulfillment. You know, feeling that it's kind of like you're happily ever after. And I do feel like there is mutual energy here with the Six of Pentacles. And that this person feels that there's something fated about your connection. I'm noticing you have the South Node here. And the South Node is about our past lives. Past is what we're seeing here. Some of you may have a past with this person. Some of you, this person could be seen like they know you. Like they feels familiar. You know, but there's something significant about this connection that makes it feel like there's a sense of familiarity here. Now, I do feel like with the Two of Wands energy here, this person, I feel like, kind of feels like they're a little stuck, kind of like planning something, trying to plan for future, like what is possible for the two of you in the future. I do feel like there is a little bit of resistance surrounding a traditional commitment, because I feel like for the most part, the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands can be more non-committal energies. But the Hierophant is a symbol of a traditional commitment, which could be living together, being married, being in a long-term relationship, things of that nature. But I'm noticing that we have the Five of Wands right underneath that. So the Five of Wands can talk about conflict, challenge, changes that might even need to be made either in your life, their life. There could be also differences of religion, culture, things of that nature, other people being involved for some of you, you know, that could be making it difficult for the two of you to be together here as well. So with the Moon energy here, I feel like this person, maybe they could potentially be somebody who does suppress a lot of their feelings, not really reveal them to you. They can also be having doubts in their mind about whether or not to commit here, or if commitment is something that's possible. So I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune too, there's a little bit of an unpredictability here. Maybe even timing could be an issue here for some of you as well. But yeah, it kind of gives me that vibe that there's mutual attraction between the two of you. Lots of passionate energy, lots of chemistry. Maybe for some of you there are, you know, like I said, those challenges that do involve other people agreeing with your connection, or if you guys are two different cultures, two different religions, certain values that are in place with families, upbringings, and your own, they could be creating conflict there as well. But I do feel like having the Ten of Cups here shows that this person feels that there's something about your connection with them that does bring in a lot of happiness and a lot of fulfillment for them. I'm just kind of feeling there is a little bit of doubts that are here. A little bit of doubts that are here. For some of you, this person could be afraid of commitment and keeping things very non-committal with you. With the Wheel of Fortune here in the South Node, it also kind of gives me like this indication of potentially a karmic cycle here that maybe you guys have been in, like especially if this person has been afraid of commitment, you know, keeping things more like as a situationship or casual here, and kind of going through this cycle here where things are not necessarily almost like progressing and moving forward. There's a lot of repeated cycles that may be in place here, either ones that they are doing or ones that are affecting this relationship, right? Because the Five of Wands can be conflict with others. It can also be conflict that we feel with inside of ourselves. I mean, this can even come into play with like person that has like past life behaviors, patterns of behavior, karmic energy that they're still holding on to from past life, cycles that they need to break free from. Okay, let's see here. How do they see you and the connection? Pile number 2. How do they see you and the connection? We have patience. So maybe for some of you there is something around timing. Timing here. Maybe you have been someone who's been really patient with them. We have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. That is the third eye. And then we have indecision here. Having to make a choice, right? That's kind of like the Two of Wands. Maybe for some of you with the third eye here, the person feels, what do I want to say? Like a psychic connection to you. You know? A psychic connection. We have the Garden and the Gate, and also blossoming abundance. So it makes me feel like this person sees the potential of this connection growing into something more further, really trying to tune into their intuition now, stepping outside of their comfort zone, I'm kind of feeling like, but also seeing the abundance that you bring you know, what it is that you're offering here. So let's pull some more cards. How do they see you and the connection? Two. How do they see you and the connection? We have a workaholic. It says, take time to make room for love. Work may be overwhelming, keeping the connections alive. Maybe for some of you work together. Or it could either be that, you know, this person, if they've been non-committal here, that maybe work has been their focus, you know, where they now have a choice or decision to make about choosing to invest time and energy into something more solid with you. How do they see you and the connection? We have growth, leveling up, and expansion. We also have sparks here, chemistry, creativity, and passion. And then we have music melodies, soothing your soul through music and healing therapy. So they may even be somebody who's like listening to certain music or songs or things like that that makes them feel even more connected to you. We have memories here. An old flame reminiscing about how things used to be. So it's kind of like a very nostalgic energy, right? We do have past. So maybe for some of you it is like you guys do have a past with each other. We have open up here, shy, timid, and reserved, which makes me feel like this person, for some of you, especially if it's something new, they could be trying to find confidence within themselves about coming forward. Maybe they're worried about the timing, like when should I come forward? When should I say something? But it makes me feel, like I said, kind of holding back a little bit here. I want to look at the energy here surrounding the indecision and the patience. So let's see. Okay, so what is this indecision spirit for pile 2's person? The Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is when we're thinking about our personal wish, happiness, fulfillment. So maybe this person is kind of like in a place where they're trying to decide. We've got the Page of Cups, which would be coming forward with some type of expression of interest, flirtiness. I could be trying to decide, like, should I come forward and say something? Should I come forward with an offer here? Communication. Why is patience here? The Eight of Swords. Okay, so the Eight of Swords energy is a lot of negative thinking, self-sabotaging, or even self-limiting beliefs that are keeping a person restricted. So some of you, it could even be like their own mind that is getting in the way, you know, blocking them. Why is patience here? The Eight of Wands, which is surrounding communication. Okay. And then we have the Tower in reverse. Yeah. So some of you, it's like kind of like this person is holding a lot of this stuff inside. They could be delaying communication here, feeling nervous about communicating with you. I feel like for some of you, the way that this person feels could be something that's also very shocking to them, very unexpected, like not feeling like they would feel this way about this. So yeah, for some of you, I feel like that's kind of like this person is like right on the precipice of coming forward with the expression of heart, feelings, emotions, interest, communication, you know, seeing what is possible, what is the potential for this connection to go further than where it is right now. I'm definitely feeling like this person has interest. I'm just feeling like I said, there's a little bit of resistance surrounding traditional commitment, right? So like if you guys are like friends with benefits, situationship type of situation, or even just dating, right? Not really exclusive yet. It's kind of like this person trying to arrive at that clarity so that they can make the right decision or choice here, but definitely feeling there's interest here. Okay, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 2. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading. Hi, pile 3. So those of you that resonated with this midheaven pinnacle and this little red jasper moon, this is going to be your reading. So we're going to pull your tarot first to see how your person sees you and the connection. Pile number 3. How does your person see you and the connection? We have the Two of Cups in reverse. King of Wands in reverse. How do they see you and the connection? Nine of Cups. We have the Eight of Pentacles. We have the Death card. Ace of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. Okay. What I'm kind of getting from this is... Oh my goodness. Okay, so hold on a second. I'm trying to figure this out. This almost kind of feels like a situation... There's a couple different messages coming through here. This feels like a breakup for some of you. A breakup with that Two of Cups energy in reverse. And a person who has shifted focus towards themselves. Okay? Focused on themselves. They're focused on their wishes, their hopes, their dreams, working on things for themselves. And there is conflict surrounding getting back together. Okay? I'm feeling that situation for some of you. For others of you, I'm seeing that there is a person who you work with. And there is... Some of you could have been dating somebody that you worked with. And if this is the case, this almost makes me feel like things are awkward at work now. There's things that are awkward. Some of you, there's even other people being involved, whether that is jealousy or friends that are involved. And it just gives me that same vibe of resistance surrounding getting together or getting back together. Some of you, I feel like with the King of Wands energy in reverse, you could even be connecting with somebody who's a little bit upset. Especially if you've had like a breakup with someone and there's still like some resentment or anger or something here. Let's see what else. How do they see you and the connection? The Devil and the Five of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so this is very different than pile 1 and pile 2. This feels like, yeah, Seven of Swords at the bottom. And the Three of Swords is underneath that. Yeah, this almost makes me feel like a breakup that's happened where the person is avoidant, running away, pulling away. They kind of view the connection as something that potentially was very toxic. It makes me kind of feel like if you did have a breakup with this person, that this person is okay that you guys broke up. Like they feel more free. Okay. This is very specific. So if this doesn't resonate, I would say choose a different pile because this feels like a not such a good situation. They could be viewing the connection as something that was unstable, unbalanced, toxic, a lot of tension, a lot of fights, a lot of disagreement. So it's kind of like if there's been a breakup here, I feel like they don't regret the decision. There could be a lot of avoiding you, running away from you, focused on themselves. Okay, they see the connection as something that's over. They feel conflicted about getting back together. Yeah, a lot of resistance surrounding actually being in a relationship. Is kind of what I'm getting here with this. It just feels like that Two of Cups in reverse is a lack of harmony, a lack of balance in a connection. It can also be like a very one-sided situation, meaning that one person is far more invested than the other. What else am I seeing here? It makes me feel like because with the midheaven energy here, it's kind of like it gives me that vibe, especially with the Eight of Pentacles. Like this person is kind of choosing to focus on themselves. They're choosing to focus on their own achievements or strengths or things that they're wanting, like business, money, you know, going back to focusing on themselves versus love. What their talents are, their, you know what I'm saying? Like talents, skills, hobbies, other things that they're directing their energy to aside from this connection. You know, wanting to listen to what their potential is here with midheaven. The Eight of Pentacles is about self-mastery. The Nine of Cups is personal happiness, personal fulfillment. You know, so if like this person is like, I don't want to focus on this connection anymore, avoiding it, running away from it, breaking up, not wanting to get back together, not wanting to be in a commitment, like I'm focusing on me. The Eight of Pentacles can also be school, like work, school. It's like we're doing something here for ourselves. And that's kind of where this person is at with it's making them happy right now. You know, they may kind of view the connection with the Devil energy here as something that was limiting them, holding them back. This Five of Cups energy in reverse makes me feel like this person doesn't have regrets for what the choice that they've made or what they're doing right now. It's kind of like they're focusing on themselves right now, things that they want to do with their life, creating a new beginning, moving to a new town, a new place, a new city, a new job, things of that nature. This makes me feel like this person's avoidant here, running away, not wanting to talk, not wanting to communicate here. Okay. All right, so let's see here. How do they see pile 3 and the connection? We have appreciation. We have the 6th chakra with Archangel Metatron, which is the 3rd eye. We have a caring connection. And then we have happy family. Whoa. Broken heart. So yeah, this feels like breakup here. We have Goddess of the Moon. Broken heart. Kind of gives me that vibe of like appreciating the connection for what it was. This almost feels like past, like appreciating the connection for what it was, but intuitively feeling that maybe this breakup was the best, you know, or the separation was the best. Yeah, just a lot of reflection and looking back at things, but just, I want to see what this energy is surrounding the broken heart. Why is the broken heart here? I mean, you could have been someone who broke up with them or left them, you know. It could be vice versa. 10 of Cups. And this also kind of makes me feel like if you guys had like a really beautiful connection in the past, something that felt like it was going to last forever. Why is the broken heart here? And then we have the 6 of Swords, which is moving on. Moving on here. So what happened? What happened? Let's look at this Devil energy. Why is the Devil here? Page of Wands. This is starting down a new path. 4 of Swords after reflection, thinking, having the confidence to do something. I don't know, maybe for some of you this connection changed, you know, over time. I'm seeing the 5 of Swords at the bottom, which could be about disagreements, arguments, fighting, not getting along. For some of you, it could have gotten really toxic, right? Where it seemed like it was happily ever after, but it turned out not to be that. Or a person who just kind of felt like I need to go my separate way. But reflecting back onto what it was, but just kind of, it just makes me feel like things change, you know? But more or less appreciating the connection for what it was. You know, but choosing or making a decision to move on, move forward, and having to feel contentment for the decision that has been made here to end things or to walk away from it. We're reflecting back onto more, I feel like, beautiful times that maybe the two of you guys had with each other. Okay, let's see. How do they see you and the connection? Pile number 3. We have makeover here. Spice yourself up and feel beautiful. This makes me feel, again, more self-focused energy. Self-focused. We have moving on to the next. You know? So just, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe for some of you, it's like a person who chose someone else, or, you know, I appreciate the connection for what it was, but maybe I'm not feeling it's working for me anymore. Moving on. We have the spotlight here. All eyes on you, pride, ego, and recognition, which we're seeing appreciation here. It's very 6 of Wands energy. We have happy home, things going well, happy and content. And then we have strings here, mental mind games and manipulation. I don't know, maybe some of you were in maybe third-party situations with this person. Because we have mental mind games, manipulation, strings. That could also be the devil energy here, manipulation. I don't know. It makes me feel like maybe for some of you, if this person led you on. They led you on here, breaking your heart. We have celebrations here, good times and get-togethers. Make-believe, imaginary, false, too good to be true. We have chaos, trauma, drama, fights and arguments, and also wishes here. Wishes coming true, dreams coming into fruition. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have unrequited love. And it says, lost the spark, not on the same page anymore. So yeah, it kind of gives me that vibe of everything being perfect, beautiful, between the two of you, but something's changed here. Something's changed in the dynamic. Someone could have had a change of heart and decided this is not for me anymore. Or I mean, you could have moved on from them. They could have moved on from you. But yeah, more or less the energy here, I feel like there is recognition, you know, of what you guys had, but it's also like, I'm moving on. I'm moving on from this. You know, one of you, like I said, could have clearly had more investment than the other, right? Chaos to me could be like a tower moment energy where there is a breakup or some kind of upheaval in your connection that's broken this apart. I'm not feeling right now that this person is in a place where they're wanting to reconcile, okay? Like I said, I kind of feel this energy is avoidant. They're focusing on themselves right now, like what they're doing with their life, their career, their money, their finances, things of that nature. Focus on a new beginning, but holding that recognition of what was there, you know, more or less. Okay, so that is all that I have for you, pile number 3. I do hope this was helpful for you guys, and I will see you in the next reading.